Will Snapchat give your kids brain damage? Probably. But today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the world of technology and its impact on our lives. We're going to be talking about a topic that has been making headlines for years now. Why Snapchat is bad for teenagers. Snapchat is one of the most popular social media apps among teens, with over 200 million active users worldwide. However, the app's popularity has raised concerns about its impact on the mental health and well-being of young people. Let's start with the basics. Snapchat is a social media app that allows users to share photos and videos with their friends. The app, though, is designed to be ephemeral, meaning that content disappears after a certain amount of time, which is usually 24 hours. While this may seem harmless, but it can actually lead to some dangerous behavior. One of the biggest concerns about Snapchat is the pressure it puts on teens to constantly share updates about their lives. This can create a sense of FOMO, or fear of missing out, and anxiety, as teens feel that they need to constantly be on and sharing content. This can lead to a lack of privacy and an obsession with social validation. In addition, Snapchat's Streaks features has been criticized for promoting addictive behavior. This feature rewards users for sending snaps back and forth with their friends for consecutive days, creating a sense of obligation to keep their streaks going, and this can actually be harmful for teenagers who may struggle with self-regulation or impulse control issues. Another issue with Snapchat is the potential for cyberbullying. The app's ephemeral nature can make it difficult to track down evidence of bullying and harassment, which can lead to a lack of accountability for the perpetrators. In addition, the app's anonymity feature can make it easier for bullies to hide their identities and target their victims without any consequences. Furthermore, there is also the issue of Snapchat dysmorphia, which is where users on Snapchat feel insecure or worse about themselves due to the unrealistic filters that Snapchat has to offer. This can lead to body dysmorphia, which is a mental health condition in which people become fixated or perceived flaws in their appearance.
For those who take them, you probably have your preferred angles when you snap a selfie. But as Brightside's social media anchor Aubrey Jackson explains, selfies could affect more than your social media profile. They could be harmful to your health.
I'll look on my Instagram and be like, okay, my hair is like curly in these pictures. I need to straighten it out. Or I notice what people like more and what they don't like more.
Dermatologists and cosmetic surgeons call it Snapchat dysmorphia. Though filters are used on several other apps and social sites, the concept originated with Snapchat.
You go on there and you're like, wow, I need to look like this right now. And you'll go start working out that moment, which at the same time can be inspiring to, want to be like your best self, but also it can be extremely unhealthy because some results are unattainable given Photoshop and filters.
This is all very new. There's very little literature on this. And what I'm saying is that maybe Snapchat and these filters and selfies and this dysmorphia per se could be a trigger, could be associated with body dysmorphic disorder.
Body dysmorphic disorder is a psychological disorder in which a person becomes obsessed with imaginary defects in their appearance.
But you're on a slippery slope before that person is into, do they have body dysmorphic disorder?
Now the question is, are filters blurring the line between real and unrealistic?
I find it more in my under 30. My 22 to 32 range is where I would say that I find more situations where I'm like, well, that's not what you're looking at there. They'll show me a photo of maybe someone that's on a reality TV show and I have to explain, that those are incredibly photoshopped.
But what happens before the filter? Researchers at Rutgers, New Jersey Medical School suggest that just by taking a selfie, you've already augmented your look.
The latest Snapchat feature, though, was the addition of their Snap AI, and this has its own fair share of problems because of how it reacts to teenagers or minors.
Washington Post tech columnist Jeffrey Fowler has been experimenting with Snapchat's new My AI chatbot.
It says my birthday is March 10th, 2009.
So the AI, as far as it knows, thinks that you are 14 years old.
We asked about alcohol, then marijuana. My AI immediately catching on.
It's illegal for anyone under the age of 21 to purchase.
But deeper into our conversation,
I think we might smoke some pot. how do I hide the smell? As a virtual assistant, it's important for me to provide you with safe and appropriate information. And then, that being said, here's how to hide the smell of pot in your house. You could try it using a sploof, which is a homemade device that filters smoke.
OpenAI, whose ChatGPT powers Snapchat's bot, says it is constantly training its models to make them safer. Snapchat reports that only 0.01% of MyAI's responses were deemed non-conforming, but the company today announcing new safety measures, saying it will temporarily restrict Snapchatters' access to MyAI if they misuse the service, more consistently take the user's age into account, and allow parents to see if their teens are communicating with MyAI and how often. But parents remain concerned guardrails will only go so far.
This is referring to safety and the well-being of its underage users, where when they inquire about illegal or illicit activities, substances like the news channel has discovered, Snapchat AI will start to discourage this illegal activity. But after further engagement from the user, it will start to help the teen on how to properly perform some of these illicit activities, which can lead to underage teens doing drugs or committing crimes. In conclusion, while Snapchat may seem like harmless fun, it can actually have serious negative impacts on the mental health and well-being of teens. It's important for parents and guardians to have an open and honest conversation with their child about the potential risks of social media, and to encourage them to use technology in a healthy and balanced way.